Good evening. Welcome to the St. Peter's School Board organizational meeting of Monday, January 19th, 2023, here in the Governor's Room of the Community Center, 6 p.m. Let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're missing a few members here today with some illness, and they're out, but with us in spirit. We will continue on. Oh, I was supposed to call them.
I'll make a motion to adopt the agenda.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed?
Aye. No, not opposed. Not opposed.
And that motion passes. The adoption. The agenda is adopted.
Hi there. Hang on a sec. I'm going to put you on speaker. I forgot to mention that Director Kaut requested to be present via telephone. We did check with MSBA if he could listen in. He will not be voting, but he will listen in for the organizational meeting.
Okay.
Can you hear us, Director Kaut?
I can hear you very well, thank you.
Okay, Sarah has a question.
I need someone to motion to table.
Oh, yeah. I move to table agenda item number 4, the oath of office for new members of the school board.
I'll second that.
Okay, do we have any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And those opposed, same sign.
And just as a point of clarification, we're tabling that because the person isn't here. Is that correct?
Correct. That's
Okay.
correct. Yep.
Well,
Yes.
somebody that's watching might be confused.
Yep.
I mean, there's like 2 people out there right now that are wondering what we're doing, so.
That was the oath of office for new members of the school board, and we're just going to table that for another time. All right, next item on our agenda, election of officers of the new board. It's a new year, and as customary here, we will look at our membership within the ranks. We are looking at a chairperson, a vice chairperson, a clerk, and a treasurer. And those positions are filled by members of the board here. It is a formal process that we will go through, and I'll try to follow along and get it absolutely correct. But any questions or comments before we move forward with any of this? Okay. So, first up is chairperson. I ask for any nominations for the chairperson this year.
I move Charlie Potts.
Do I second that then? Is that how that
Nope,
works?
it only takes a single
Oh, okay.
nomination.
Sorry.
But I do have to ask 2 additional times, are there any other additional nominations? Are there any other additional nominations? Very good. Just a moment. Oh,
If
yes?
there's only one, you can go by acclamation.
I'm sorry?
If there's only one nomination,
Yes.
you can say that he gets that position by acclamation because
Oh.
there's only one.
Very good. We don't need to close or reopen. So, since with, really, that's okay.
That's
All right.
it.
That's it. Well, thank you, Charlie Potts, for becoming the new chairperson of the board. And that means your duties start right now. So, thank you for your service.
Well, this is kind of fun.
Yeah, musical chairs.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. Yep. Awesome. All right. Next up is seeking nominations for vice chairperson. Nominations are now in order for the office of vice chairperson. Any nominations?
I would nominate Drew Dixon.
Have a nomination for Drew Dixon. Any other nominations for the office of vice chair? Any other nominations for the position of vice chair? Any other nominations for the position of vice chair? If there are no further nominations, nominations are closed. Thank you, Mr. Dixon,
Yep.
for serving as vice chair. Next up is clerk. Nominations are now in order for the position of clerk.
I will nominate Kate Martins.
Kate Martins has been nominated for the office, or for the position of clerk. Any other nominations for the position of clerk? Any other nominations for the position of clerk? Any other nominations for the position of clerk? All right, hearing none, there are no further nominations. Thank you, Kate Martins, for serving as clerk. Finally, nominations are now in order for the position of treasurer.
Yeah, I nominate Tim Logan's.
Tim Lokensgaard has been nominated for treasurer. Any other nominations for the position of treasurer? Any other nominations for the position of treasurer? Any other nominations for the position of treasurer? There are no further nominations. Thank you to Tim Lokensgaard for serving as treasurer. All right. Moving on to the next agenda items. As we do each year, we designate certain services in the community as the official services that the school district uses. And they are listed there. We do these one by one.
No, you can do the
can do
list
them all.
as a motion.
All right.
I move that we designate depositories for the school board or the public school as First National Bank of St. Peter, Pioneer Bank of St. Peter, Hometown Bank of St. Peter, CCF Bank of St. Peter, US Bank of St. Paul, Wells Fargo, South Point Financial Credit Union, and MSD-LAF, the MSBA Investment Program.
Thank you. We have a motion.
Second.
Do we have a second? Any discussion? Questions? All right, hearing none, we'll vote. All those in favor of designating the financial institutions that Mr. Lokensgaard listed as our designated depositories, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? And it has passed. All right. Next, we need to designate the official newspaper of the school district. It's currently the St. Peter Herald.
I move that we designate the St. Peter Herald as our official newspaper.
All right, we have a motion. Do we have a second?
A second.
And then a second. Any discussion? All those in favor of selecting the St. Peter Herald as the continued official newspaper of the district, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. St. Peter Herald is the official newspaper. Next up, designate the auditor for the school district audit. It's currently Abdo, Ike, and Meyer.
I move we designate the auditor for the school district as Abdo, Ike, and Meyer.
Second.
And second. We have a motion to designate auditor for school district as Abdo, Ike, and Meyer. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, Abdo Eichenmeyer is the official school district auditor. Next, designate the business manager or his designee to continue to make wire transfers for the school district. Need a motion.
I move to designate the business manager to continue to make wire transfers for the school district.
Is there a second?
Second?
All right, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor of designating business manager or his designee to continue to make wire transfers to the school district, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. It is official. The next, we need to designate the superintendent to approve non-resident student agreements.
I move to designate the superintendent to approve non-resident student agreements.
Second.
Do we have any discussion, questions? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. All right, we have designated the superintendent to approve non-resident student agreements. All right, we need to set board salaries. We look at these every few years.
These were changed last year when
Yep.
we had changed the structure of committee assignments, and so these were set last year.
All right, thank you. So we currently have the board chair at $500 a month, the vice chair $300 a month, the treasurer $400 a month, the clerk at $350 a month, and a director at $300 a month.
Yep, just one motion.
All right. So we need a motion to approve these board salaries for the next year.
I move to set the board salaries as stated.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, board salaries have been set. We need to next identify primary legal counsel for the district, currently Kennedy and Graven. And individuals authorized to contact legal counsel include the chairperson of the board, the superintendent, and the special programs administrator, which is our human resources person. We need a motion.
I move to identify the Kennedy and Graven as the primary legal counsel with the specified legal contacts.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All right, hearing none. Proceed to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next up, we need to set the day, time, and place of regular board meetings and study sessions. As has been our past practice, the recommendation is to set regular meetings for the third Monday of the month at 6:30 p.m. in this room at the community center, the governor's room, and also set study sessions for the first Monday of the month at 6:30 p.m. in the middle school media center, and additionally set the January meeting for the first Monday of the month and the organizational meeting, this meeting, and the February meeting for the third Thursday of the month due to conflicts with holiday schedule. We need a motion.
I move to set the day, time, and place of regular board meetings as recommended in what you just said.
Second.
Second. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And then we have a listing of upcoming meetings of the school board. We have a closed meeting tonight, 6:45 p.m. in the Traverse de Sioux room. We have an education meeting coming up on Tuesday, the 10th, at the district office. We will be at the MSBA Leadership Conference on Thursday and Friday in Minneapolis, which is an extremely large gathering of school board constituents from all over the state of Minnesota for some educational sessions and learning and networking to continue to improve the services we offer in our district. It's a great opportunity to connect with others, so we're looking forward to it.
I think just about every school district in the state attends. So that's a lot. I think there's like 324 school districts in Minnesota.
So we'll do some learning. Policy committee meets on the 18th. That meeting had been shifted due to a scheduling conflict. Normally it's at the end of every month, but we shifted to January 18th this month. And then our next regular board meeting is Thursday the 19th, which is has been rescheduled due to a holiday. Any other items?
Move to adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.